going to preface this vlog with a parental advisory sticker. There's going to be a lot of cursing. Now, if you've been watching my vlogs or know me as a person, you know I'm generally a pretty chill guy. Cool as a cucumber, some might say. But we went to an event last week, and these bitches have me turned up. So we can't just do a regular intro theme song. We gotta do something to get the energy right. Like y'all feel it. You get turned up with me. Hit them with the track now. Holy shit, what's going on, everybody? It's been a minute, but I'm back. Today's vlog is definitely, I was debating if I should make a vlog about it and like put out the negative energy in the world, and I was like, fuck it, it's gonna make for a good story. We went to, and if you're in Central PA, we went to an event called Field of Screams. Now, I've went to this event a couple years in a row, always have a good time, and we went a little bit later than usual. So we get in there, and there's different events. There's a haunted hayride, there's like a haunted asylum, there's, I don't know, a couple other things. They have music, DJ, a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, food, ice cream. So we get in there and we're looking for the line for the haunted hayride. We're like, where the fuck does this line start? This line was literally the longest line that I've ever seen in my life. So we're like, all right, fuck it, we're here, we're just gonna stand in line. Now, usually once you're in this big wooden thing, it takes about a good 40 to 50 minutes to get on the hayride. Well, this line was outside of the wooden thing and all the way almost to the entrance of the damn park. Whatever. We're there, everybody's in a good mood. So we're in line probably about a half hour, and we notice this couple cuts in front of us. And there was a family of like 4 or 5 in front of us who they actually cut in front of, but there was a little space in line. So we're like, okay, maybe they kind of did what we did when we came in, thought the line started there, and they just kind of fucked up. Nobody said anything. They were quiet. I don't know if they intentionally did it. So that's the first person that cuts in line. We're already in line about a half hour. 20 minutes goes by. We're still in line, Everybody's waiting. Everybody's polite for the first, you know, whatever. So we're in line just about an hour. And out of nowhere, this fucking like a group of 9 girls just jumps right in line. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, that's what I'm thinking to myself. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you just cut off legit 300 people and you're just gonna dance past it like you don't even give a shit. No. And there's always one in the front that's like doesn't give a shit and just kind of leads the rest. So I'm a nice guy, I try to be subtle, and I looked at them, I'm like, you know that's fucked up, right? Like, you know that you just cut in front of like 300 people. And they do the thing like, you know, when a puppy's getting yelled at and they're like ashamed, or there's fucking no way that they're getting on this haunted hayride. No way in hell. So we get inside this wooden thing. I find somebody that works there and I'm like, hey, that group in front of us, the 9 chicks, totally cut in front of everybody. This is bullshit. Like, kick them out. Okay, we'll handle it. Well, by this time, the girls are already in front of us, they're gone. So I'm like, they better friggin' tell somebody. So we're standing in line goes on. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to Field of Screams. If you're not in Central PA, probably not. But they basically have like these long lines with ropes. So it's kind of like, you know, cattle chutes that you stand in, only they're just roped off. So you could like step over the rope or lift the rope under and basically just keep cutting across the line. So these bitches do it again. They jump a whole line, like a whole 50 people. So now the whole group's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you cutting? This, that, the other thing. Oh, hold on, let me back up. So before that happened, they have like constables working there as security, and they literally only bring like the A team, because there is no motherfucker under 6'4" that doesn't have a gun and a badge on him. So I go up to this guy, this big friggin' guy, and I said, hey, there's a group of about 8 people that cut in front of us. You know, can you do something? He's like, yeah, show me who they are, we'll get them. All right, cool. So fast forward, they cut in front of us again. I'm like, oh, I always fucking forget about this turn. And we're like, what the fuck are you? Like, we're freaking out. The whole group's freaking out now. And they're like, you need Jesus. Why are you so angry? Why are you so, you need Jesus. You, like, leave God out of this. What does God loving me have to do with the fact that you are a complete asshole? I don't remember God in the Bible cutting in front of people when he was on the haunted hayride. Do you remember that one? What chapter was that? Appreciate it, but that doesn't give you a reason to be an asshole. So we make a big enough scene where they're like, we're trying to get out. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Like, get your big avatar ass out of here. So they get bounced out. So while this bullshit's going on, 4 more people cut in front of us. I catch the last guy and I like grab his shoulder. I was like, bro, what are you doing? And he's like, bruh, don't put your hands on me, bruh.
Don't put your hands on me, bruh.
Like, that's all he kept saying. I was like, well, I wouldn't have to if you didn't just jump 50 people. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm not trying to put my hands on you, but what the fuck are you doing? Like, I just kept, he's like, bruh, don't put your hands on me, bruh. Don't put your hands on me, bro. And I'm like, there is no fucking way you're getting on this hayride. I'm like, just go back to your line, dude. And I'm not usually like a vocal person. I'm very respectful. Like, I love everybody. It doesn't matter, you know, who you are, what you are. I'm chill. But this had me fucking pissed off. You've been in line for an hour and a half, and now you're gonna start fucking jumping lines. Like, no. So meanwhile, while this bullshit's going on, then some other girl. Now, for the point of this story, I'm just gonna hit you with some facts. She was black, and she was with her boyfriend. She cuts in front of this white guy and his family. He had like 3 kids with him, a wife, whatever. And he was just like, just kind of politely walks in front of her, and he's like, what are you, like, why are you cutting in line now? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, this, that, the other thing, blah, blah, blah. You racist, motherfucker, you racist. And he's like, I'm not racist, you just cut in front of me. She's like, you pulling a race car, this is bullshit, this is bullshit. Meanwhile, this black guy, who's probably about my age, who's in front of him, not with him at all, turns around, and then he's like, well then talk to me, motherfucker. He's like, I'm black, I'm not racist. He's like, you're being an asshole. He's like, that guy's not racist. He's just telling you you're an asshole because you cut in front of him and whole his family. He's like, so talk to me then, motherfucker. So immediately she just shuts down and was like, bah, bah. And eventually, I don't know, she just like dips out of line, whatever. It's like, thank you, random black guy, for sticking up. It's like, people need to get it in their heads that I really don't think that the majority of people are racist. And I really wish that people would stop pulling the race card. It's rude either way. Like, racism to anybody is disgusting. And it's not cool. Like, everybody just needs to love everybody. But if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow, brown, purple, green, whatever. I'm cool with everybody until you start disrespecting me as a person. Then there's an issue. So meanwhile, if we remember the first group, so even though they got kicked out of line, so now we're heading back towards the constable. And this group of jack wagons is still in front of me. And, you know, we're just kind of quiet. Because I'm like, I know the fucking constable's coming up. I'm just going to get them kicked out. So the constable makes eye contact with me. And these people are they're like right in front of me right before like the chute turns for the next line. So I basically just put up my hand. I'm like, okay, these people. And he's just like, you, get over here. Pulls the whole group out. And they're like, what the fuck's going on? Da 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 da. Why you? And I'm just like, bye, Felicia. Like, was it worth it? Was saving yourself 10 minutes worth getting kicked out? Like, I don't want to be that guy, but I wanted to be that guy. You know what I mean? It's like, there's no way in hell I'm waiting an hour and 40 minutes for people just to keep cutting the line. It was complete bullshit. I couldn't believe it. Like, my mind was blown. So, you know, kudos to you, Field of Screams, for handling your shit. But it killed my vibe a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, God. You're trying to stand in line and have a good time, and people are just fucking being assholes. It's like, what is the reasoning for this? Like, how shitty is your life that you have to do this? Like, was it worth getting kicked out? That's what I want to know. So eventually we got on the hayride and it was cool. Whatever. Maybe I was like a 4 out of 10, because I definitely have a long fuse, but it's like, jeez. But we had a good time. I was definitely pissed about it the next day, but luckily I had some wood to chop, so took out all my aggression on that. But Halloween's coming up. I hope everybody enjoys their Halloween, has a good Halloween. And if you're going to Field of Screams, don't fucking cut in line, because you will get thrown out. Wow!